Marge was thrown in jail. To stay there, she even grabbed a guard's gun. How did Marge end up in prison? One day, Marge was home alone taking care of the kids and cooking. Lisa's costume for her science play needed to be remade. Maggie knocked over the food, and Bart said he would help Marge clean it up.
There's stuff in front of it. Ay, caramba! Hey, there's wood underneath this linoleum.
With no other choice, Marge let Bart go to the park by himself. Martin's mother saw that Bart was at the park without supervision, so she called the police. The sheriff asked Bart if no one was watching him.
Yeah, and so what?
He said that children were not allowed to be outside alone. Then he asked Bart who had allowed him to leave the house.
My mom.
When the police saw Marge holding a needle, they all pointed their guns at her. The sheriff arrested Marge for neglecting her child. Homer had just gotten home and asked what was going on. The sheriff said that an overly sensitive mother at the park had reported Marge. Just like that, Marge was taken away. At the trial, Marge said that when she was little, she used to play outside by herself all the time. She asked why it was suddenly no longer acceptable now.
I see. Bailiff, incarcerate Marge Simpson's mother.
Thanks for ratting me out, Mom.
And so Marge was sent to jail. Since it was her first time in prison, she didn't understand the rules or the hidden meanings behind what the other inmates said. Meanwhile, back at home, Homer was getting complaints because his cooking tasted terrible. Fortunately, Flanders and the neighbors brought Homer lots of food. Homer was deeply touched. Then they realized that Milhouse was missing.
On a leash, baby, on a leash. He's too far. Retract, retract.
To give Marge a warning, the toughest inmate demanded that she hand over the book she was holding. Marge obediently gave it to her, but the inmates threw it on the ground to provoke her.
Anybody else want a taste of blue thunder?
I do, yeah.
Later, Marge planted a flower in the prison. There was even a scheduled exercise period every day. She started to feel like the prison was more like a health retreat. Meanwhile, Homer and the kids enjoyed all the food the neighbors had brought.
If this is what they send when Mom goes to jail, just imagine what happens when you kick the bucket.
Oh man, that's gonna be so awesome!
Flanders helped Homer with the housework. He not only changed the dog's diaper, but also replaced the batteries in every smoke detector. He said he understood what it felt like to lose the woman of the house. Homer was almost out of the food the neighbors had brought. They called Marge, and everyone took turns telling her all the things they needed her to do.
Hey, give me the phone. Are my blue pants done at the prison laundry?
Remember to sign my form! Shiv, with blood!
Where's my pants? The electric chair.
Little by little, Marge began to enjoy life in prison. Every night she could go to bed at 8 o'clock. She no longer had to wash dishes or do housework. In order to get Marge released sooner, Homer hired a lawyer. The lawyer said he had found a loophole. Homer had never gotten Bart a birth certificate, so legally speaking, Bart was not actually their child. That meant Marge was free. But Marge had no desire to go home at all, so she grabbed a guard's gun.
You have to give me more time.
Hey, hold on. No, you don't. I can't go to another school meeting. I can't. Everyone just asks about their own kids.
Homer complained that Marge would rather stay in prison than come home. Carl joked that he had never seen any parent bring their kids to a bar. Lenny said that Homer was so irresponsible and nothing ever happened to him, while Marge did everything she could every single day and still ended up in jail.
I get somebody up there like me.
Do you like him?
Not really, no.
One day, Homer took the kids for a walk. Ralph wandered into the bushes and refused to come back. To rescue him, Homer had no choice but to leave the other children with Bart. Bart suggested that everyone go play at the park on their own. Marge began to miss the children. She realized that she should not be hiding away and resting in prison. Bart led the kids as they secretly ran off to the park, but they were hit by a tornado. Homer took the opportunity to sneak into the prison and help Marge escape. Marge was deeply moved and she decided to go home with Homer. A guard fired a warning shot at Marge's hair, but no one expected that she had used so much hairspray that the bullet bounced right back. After Marge returned home, the children followed her everywhere. They had become incredibly clingy.
Now, kids, give your mother a little piece of...